Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and I will be sharing top 10 fragrances that I will be enjoying this fall. Before we jump into this video, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like buttons, and activate that notification bell. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. We're still pretty much having really hot weather here in Jersey, and it's going to be about 3 more weeks of this heat. Like, it's not going to get cool until beginning of October, maybe mid-October sometimes. It varies, but I have to wait because it's still pretty hot here. I'm looking forward to the cooler weather, and these are going to be in no particular order. So the first fragrance I have here is Dior Addict, and this is a beautiful floral vanilla scent. It's an oriental vanilla. It's a very mature interpretation of a vanilla fragrance. This one is not like a modern type of perfumery fragrance. It's a little bit outdated, but I love it nevertheless. It's a classic for me. It's an oldie but goodie. I really love this. So you get jasmine, you get white florals, and a very smooth and creamy and delicious vanilla. It's very, very decadent. It's very heady, very strong. This is beast mode. So this will be perfect for fall because it's sexy, cozy, and you can wear this on date nights. You can wear this just running errands, but use it sparingly. It's going to play really nice with the cold weather, with the wind. It's going to give off beautiful sillage. I mean, the projection on this is beast mode, as is longevity. And it's just like a really comforting fall scent. You can transition with this into winter time because it's so heady and so strong that cold weather is really the best time for this. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. Moving on to my next one, which is Sheila by Swiss Arabian. And this is a really beautiful rose. It's a modern, realistic rose. It's sweet. This has oud in here, sweet oud. So this fragrance is built on a rose. This also has iris, jasmine, amber, and vanilla. And the prominent notes in here are the rose, the vanilla, and the oud. But it's a sweet oud. It's a beginner-friendly oud. It's a very beautiful, intoxicating, sweet scent. But it's not gourmand type of sweet. This is more of like a rose sweet. And it's going to be a perfect time to wear this when the weather gets cold, because you're going to just give off this beautiful sillage. And this is very heady, very strong, beast mode. The sillage is beautiful. The longevity is great. The projection is terrific. So this is Swiss Arabian Sehr Sheila. The next fragrance I have is Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. And this is a delicious pear vetiver vanilla fragrance. And it's very linear. You get the pear, the vanilla, and the vetiver the entire time. It never changes. It's pretty much the same on your skin. It's very sweet. The pear is very syrupy, very juicy. It could be a little heady, so the cold weather will kind of take that edge off. And it's going to play really nice with this delicious scent. The vetiver does ground this and give it like a more earthy type of accord, but it's still a really delicious, sweet, gourmand type of scent. And this will be perfect for fall. Again, this is Belle, Jean-Paul Gaultier. The next fragrance I'll be talking about is a newer one to my collection, and it's the YSL Libre Intense. And I have grown to love this. Not that I had to grow to love it, because This is such a beautiful fragrance. It was love at first sniff. It was a blind buy. When I first received and smelled this, it was so intoxicating. This is Mandarin, Lavender, Vetiver, Madagascar Vanilla, and Tonka Absolute. I did an in-depth review of this in my last video, which I will put a link to down below. Oh, please excuse my dog. He's crying. Mackie, what's the matter? And this is really a sweeter version of the YSL Libre. This is sweeter, more delicious. The vanilla and the tonka bean are really amped up in this. This is just a beautiful signature scent. It's very strong, heady. This will go great with the cold weather. I have been wearing it now, but I think it will play really nice with the cold. It's going to project like crazy. The sillage is going to be beautiful. As the wind kind of blows into your hair and your clothes, this will give off such a beautiful sillage. This is a great one for fall. The YSL Libre Intense. This next one that I'll be talking about that I think is really fall worthy is the Scandale Paris by Jean-Paul Gaultier. And this is a honey bomb. This is a thick, syrupy fragrance. It has honey, it has jasmine, it has pear. Oh gosh, this honey is so sweet and thick and syrupy, gooey, and just decadent. And this will be very soothing and comforting to wear on a cold fall day. Like you'll sit there cozy, sipping tea with honey and smelling like honey. This is incredible. It's very sexy. It's just a really delicious fragrance. So this is Scandale Paris by Jean-Paul Gaultier. This next fragrance that I will love to wear in the fall, I know, is La Nuit Tresor La Folie. And I just love this bottle. It's so pretty. It has a satiny bow on the side here, and I adore this. And this fragrance has pink pepper, bergamot, pear, red currant, rose, jasmine, bourbon, vanilla, benzoin, tonka, patchouli, nutmeg, and it's a very sexy and comforting scent. It's delicious. It smells good. I'm gonna put some on my wrist. Oh gosh. It's dark, it's smoky, it's mysterious, it's rich, very decadent. It smells of coffee, like a rich roasted coffee. It's boozy, and yet it has a caramel type of scent, very smoky. So this is a sexy and smoky gourmand. And I will be wearing this a lot in evening times, date nights. This is just such a seductive scent. This next scent comes from the house of Libellule 1942, and it's La Danza, Libellule. I think I said that right. This is such a stunning fall fragrance. This is really fall in the bottle. This contains notes of cinnamon, apple, vanilla, cocoa. So it opens up being this ripe, juicy apple that you bite into. And as it wears down and dries down on your skin, it starts to almost bake. Don't get scared. Your skin doesn't get hot or anything, but the scent of this starts to smell as if it's being baked in the oven, and it starts smelling like apple pie. You start to really smell that cinnamon. The apples start to take on that baked apple scent. It just smells so delicious, so gourmand, so cozy. It also smells like a caramel apple that's been heated up or that has just been made, like dipped into that caramel. This is the quintessential fall fragrance. I think it's perfect for fall. It's warm, cozy, delicious. I really like this one. The next fragrance that I'm including in this fall lineup is the Serge Lutens Datura Noir. There's coconut, there's tuberose, this is tonka bean, almond, lemon blossom, osmanthus, vanilla, and apricot. And it smells like a smoky apricot. You get that vanilla. This is a very strong, heady scent. The sillage is incredible, which will be so nice in the cold weather. I just really love strong perfumes that give off a beautiful sillage when the wind blows. That's just, my thing. I love it. Loving it, living for it. I adore this fragrance, especially for cold days, because it is very strong, very heady. This will be amazing. This is really beast mode. This stays on. The longevity is great. The sillage is beautiful. The projection is amazing. And I think that it's just a very comforting, cozy, yet sexy type of scent. Osmanthus gives it a little smokiness, so it's perfect for fall. So this is Serge Lutens Datura Noir. The next fragrance I'll be rocking this fall is the Bonbon Couture by Viktor and Rolf. This is a grown-up, sexy, caramel, candy type of scent. This is mandarin peach, white florals, caramel, vanilla, sandalwood, and white tobacco. And this has a lot of depth and intensity. It's very warm tobacco, gives it a smoky vibe, smoky yet sweet. White tobacco is a very light type of tobacco, so it's not too imposing. I love this one. Oh gosh, it smells so good. This doesn't smell juvenile. It smells expensive and very grown up, very womanly. Oh, it's such a delicious gourmand. This will make you feel cozy and warm on a cold fall day. If you're faced with a gloomy, cold type of fall day, this will really, really relax you, calm you, make you feel so good. Delicious. This is a delicious one. Viktor and Rolf Bonbon Couture. This next fragrance I'll be talking about is also newer to my collection, and it's Lolitaland by Lolita Lempicka. This is just like, where have you been all my life? I'm so happy with this. So happy that I picked this up. So this is Bellini, pepper, jasmine, peach, blackcurrant, magnolia, plum, and rose. And look at the color of the juice in this. Stunning. Also has vanilla, benzoin, licorice, and sandalwood. And as I mentioned in one of my previous videos where I hauled this and did a review, that the licorice is not bothersome at all. It's so well blended in this. Oh, and it's also a Francis Kurkdjian creation, which explains why I love it so much. I love everything by this man. He could do no wrong when it comes to fragrance. I adore his work. And I mean, this is a masterpiece. This is so underrated. I feel like there are very few people on YouTube here who really talk about this. I'm surprised it doesn't have more hype around it, because this fragrance is everything. I haven't been wearing this in the heat because I couldn't stay away from it. It becomes addictive. Like, you just keep wanting to smell it and smell it nonstop. It's that good. So over the weekend, I went with my family to Philly, where we visited the seaport. We went sightseeing. It is such a beautiful city, you guys. If you've never been and you're in the area, like a tri-state area, you should definitely check it out. It's like such a beautiful, scenic city. And we went to the seaport, walked around, and like I said, did some sightseeing, and it was a hot day. I wore this and I was loving it. I didn't mind it in the heat one bit, but I can see this smelling so incredibly good in the cool weather. When it gets really cold out, the breeze and the coldness are gonna mingle so nice with the sweetness, with this juice. This is just incredible. I'm smitten with this. And oh gosh, it's smoky, it's thick, it's syrupy, it's gourmand, it's delicious. I could just go on and on about this. This replaced my Poison Girl a little bit, just a little bit. They have a similar vibe to me. Shh. Don't tell my Poison Girl. But I've been so loyal to her, you know. And here comes Lolitaland, trying to get that spot. So this completes my video for today. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me and watching. Also, I want to remind you that my giveaway is still open. I'm very close to reaching 4,000K, so please enter before it closes because I want everybody to have a fair chance to win the prize, which is a gift card. It's a $100 gift card to Perfume.net. And for rules and details, please watch my video, which I will link down in the description box below. And thank you again for watching, for supporting me. That means the world to me. I love you guys, and I'll see you back here soon. Take care.